Here we are. It's Friday evening. It's HHV the Judge, and what a show we've got for you. Yes, what a show we have for you. Now, the Judge, we're going to launch his private service tonight, and he's got one heck of a gamble waiting for you, and you've got a very, very low-cost option for the whole of September. But first, I'm sure Judge won't mind me saying, what a day it has been for the HFC Club without launching you, Judge. That's just going to put the cherry on an already great cake. So we had the Dukeman, Newmarket Max. That's 2 out of 3. I mean, this was sensational. 9-4 into even money, turning over a horse that when he gave it was 7-4, 2-1 on, and not only that, but slaughtered it. So this is something sensational. Now, this is the Judge's weekend, but let me tell you before Donny, you're going to be hearing from me about Newmarket Max going forward. But Judge, that wasn't all, was it? HFC, one of our favourite horses, certainly is now. Oh, this is us, HFC free bet. The Judge didn't read his email. Shame.
Don't talk to me about it. Yeah, brilliant.
One bet, 14-1 at Ascot.
Brilliant.
Did the business under Tom Marquand. So there you go, folks. What a day. But don't forget that. That's why you need to read HFC Club each and every day. The biggest betting club there is, with the best free content and access to the best services. And it is services I want to talk about to you now, because the Judge, after a very long apprenticeship and a strong one, it's very long. Yeah, I mean, his hair was black when he joined the apprenticeship. We're launching the Judge's verdict, the private service, 5 to 6. All the Judge's personal bets in your Davy Crockett, in your pocket every day, bright and early. Now, what we're going to do with this? Well, I want to get as many of you on it as possible. An HFC, a HOLDENS Horses Army for the whole of September for £10. One off £10, not £5, £10 a bet, £10 for the whole month. Now, Judge, you've got something very, very special. Now, that bet is ready to be released. It's there now. Yeah. Click on the top link for a tenner. You're going to get the whole month, and then we'll talk. We'll give you a great deal at the end of September. So you're going to get a daily email. But this first bet is available now on Bounce Back. Pay your tenner, get sent. It runs tomorrow. Now, you may have another one to send on the email in the morning, Judge. Yeah. But your big launch bet is ready. How are you feeling, mate? Are you ready to rumble?
I am, mate. I'm pretty nervous, as you can imagine, but I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's exciting times, and like I said, I really do fancy the one tomorrow. So I'm, make sure it's a decent price, and I think it should be a good value bet, in my opinion.
Excellent. Really it's there. It's there. So you're going to get one of the best form judges, as well. They call him the Judge. He doesn't actually sentence people to 14 years. It's all about form. Yeah. Now we've got a race for you now, and it's a big. I don't know why I was shouting then. It's 3:10 at Ascot tomorrow. It is a microphone after all. 3:10. Now I've had some emails. Now I love the interaction. Don't get me wrong. I love the interaction. We got some lovely emails today. Some people who, although you weren't advised to, but God bless you if you did, who doubled the old Newmarket Max. I know this is us for I think about a 40-1 double. So thank you for the emails. But I have had some asking me, Judge, why I'm dressed like not dressed. Why I look like an air traffic controller. And it's all about the echo. It's all about when two people are talking. So this cancels it out. Do you actually think I want to put this ridiculous headset on? So there you go. That answers that.
Put it that way.
Wide for sound, yeah. I mean, I found this at an airport. I'm sure it's not important there. It was just on the side, so I took it. So I'm joking. I didn't, of course. I got it from a very low-cost Amazon deal. But there you go. That's why I wear it, folks. It's to stop that echo effect between two people. So there you go. There's no director shouting in my ear. Shut up, Holden. Resign. Leave betting forever, and all the things that somebody would shout in my ear. So it's a huge weekend. It's been a great day today. We're a bit D-mob happy. We've been working all week to get everything in place for this Judge's private service, the Judge's verdict. But we're ready to rumble. So get yourself in, get that bet, and get ready for a morning email every day where the Judge will give you, if he has a bet, on average 5 to 6. 5 to 6? 5 to 6. That's a slightly different service, but we'll come to that on another day.
That might be more than a tenner, that one.
Yeah, and he pays you. But there you go. There we are. Stop it now. Right, 3:10 at Ascot. Let's get back on track here. 3:10 at Ascot. It's a Class 2 7 furlong handicaps. The National Racehorse Week. I didn't know it was National Racehorse Week, but it's the handicap for that, 310. 17 runners go to post. Now, Sky Bet goes 6. I do mention that in case anybody bets with them, and then I get a torrent of abuse saying that I've got some deal with them. I haven't.
Don't go.
It's just 6 places.
Had a few close there.
Yeah, a few close accounts there. But there you go. If you can get on with them, you get your 6 places. 5 places across the board. Everyone will want your business tomorrow. Now, let's have a look at this. 17 runners. Fresh. I know a horse that the judges tipped and likes in the old judges' duels. That is the jolly old favourite at 5-1. But Inver Park is threatening that favouritism on the exchanges down to 11-2. And with the way that the price graphs are going, Judge, I could see Inver Park starting off favourite quite easily here. Now, spinning down, we've got Aratus is big word for. We've got Shining Blue for the boys in blue, who had more winners today at Ascot. We've got Space Tracker, who has won 3 of his last 4. And we've got, I think this is either a price-wise horse or some big tipsters, because this horse, the Attorney, was 18-1 yesterday. He struggled to get 10s now. So that's the big mover.
Yeah, that's got to be then, isn't it? Yeah.
Now, my selection isn't any of them, so I'm going to come to you first, Judge. This is a fantastic race, isn't it? I'm really excited about this.
It is, but it's quite strange, because I think I messaged you earlier on. It's a bit like, the old Cheltenham. You get the old Paddy Power race, and then the 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you have that one in December, the December Gold Cup. Then you have another. Yeah. They're all kind of these 7 furlong handicaps. They're all the same, likely lads. And there's a couple in here that I've been following off a clip. Look, I think Fresh is the solid one. I think that'll be your yardstick. I can't help thinking there'll be 1 or 2 to beat him tomorrow, and I think he's short enough. And I prefer him over Inver Park, put it that way, at the prices, at the front 2 in the market, in my opinion. And then you've basically got a choice of about 5 that have all got what I call good Ascot form, which is important, and also that have run well over 7 furlongs and got form this year. Now, I don't know what you thought, Si. Today, I was adamant. It looks like you definitely want to be high. You definitely want a high. And then what happened? The last race, the 2 went down the blimmin' middle. And I'm going, So it's just one of those things. It's so impossible. But I think that with the stalls to stand side, I'm kind of leaning to the high numbers. And 2 horses took my eye here. Firstly was Tactical, because as you know, it was on Judges' Duels, and I do kind of like it. Bit disappointed with his run last time, if I'm honest. So he was on the short list. But for me, it's got to be Documenting is the bet. This horse is running this race. I hope I haven't picked your one, have I?
No.
That's all right.
Who rides Documenting, by the way, Judge? Can you say his name really quickly?
Yes, here we go. Alec rides it. The 7. Alec, I'll give it a go. Volkansky, the £7
Yeah, we'll let that go. He rides it, Alex.
I like the fact he's taken the £7 off. This horse is running this race the last 2 years, has come second and has won the race. I do like horses for courses. So the fact that it's got a good record in this particular race, this is its time of year. It comes on the back of a decent win last time out at York, where it was backed off the boards. I think he's a decent each-way play, but I will also have a small each-way play on Tactical. They're both drawn in the high numbers, 14 and 11. So for me, get the old documents out. We don't want to be spending too long at the bench.
Yeah, Documenting with Alex V in the play. Now, I kind of get your gist with the 2 jollies here, because you can't argue. You'd be mad to argue that Fresh and Inver Park don't have big chances. Of course they do. However, they are at a price now of around 5s, 11-2, where to me there's no mileage in backing these each way. And is this really a race you want to be having a strong win bet on? I'm not so sure it is. So
no.
I just can't have them 2. And I'm not saying if they win, I've said they've got no chance. Of course they have. I've just said the word sex by accident when I meant 6, I think. Now, I'm now going to take this further, because Clive Cox has 2 runners in the race. Thank you very much. It wasn't planned, but they all say that, don't they?
I build them up, you knock them down.
Exactly, yeah. Now, Aratus is the shorter of the 2 Coxy runners. Aratus, down on 98, was 6 behind Fresh, has a weight pull. Drawn in 1, I can see Kevin Stott takes the ride. I can really see that, but that's 8-1.
Yes.
I tell you another horse I like in this is Star of Orion, who came back to form with a vengeance last time when beaten by Meters on Fire. Now, this is a grade up, but Beckett gets these horses rolling, and when he gets
the old blinkers back on first time, didn't they? On the start
run? They did, yeah. And I think he's too big at 14s. However, there's one horse that stands out, and I'm going to have a decent bet on this. I know it's a tough race, and that is number 5. It's the other Clive Cox train horse, ridden by JP Fight. It's River Nymph.
Oh, not that one. It's Dance Fever.
No. Yeah, I wondered why you were dancing for that. you private
I went too soon.
yeah. It's a busy weekend. I'll let it go. Now, this horse has won 4 times on 6 and 7 furlongs on good and soft ground. He'll get his good ground. He was only beaten 3 lengths behind Inver Park, the jolly old. Well, I think it will go off jolly when 8th. Of 29, of 29. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Grand National, wasn't it? Yeah. On his latest outing over course and distance on ground that was a bit too quick for him, Coxey thought, in June. Now, he doesn't run very often, this horse. Doesn't stand much racing. That was 80 days ago. Now, he's on a mark of 102. This horse, in May last year, won easily a race in this grade off 100. And I think with that little firmness out of the ground. Now, I know he is drawn in 3, but the jury's out. And if you look back at this race over the years, it's often been won by 1 to 5. Initially,
I like the fact you've done that. At least we've got 1 high and 1 low, haven't we? So
yeah. I really like this. I think Clive Cox. I think Clive Cox is back.
He was on my shortlist, so he was definitely on my shortlist. Yeah.
He's targeted this course with this. Newbury and Ascot are where this horse does its winning. It doesn't run very often, but when it does, it runs well. And I think that he's going to run a big race tomorrow. And it wouldn't surprise me if this won at all. It's 18 to 1 with Paddy Power and Betfair Sports, 5 places. Now, if you fancy Inver Park and you accept that River Nymph has done all its winning on good to soft and good, and that ground, in the trainer's words, was too fast for it last time.
Yeah,
and it was only beaten 3 lengths, and it was and the jockey, Adam Kirby, I don't know this for certain, but I was told that he said after that he had held it up too much. He held his hands up. Now that's what I was told. So we've got a few bits of evidence. If you fancy Inver Park, to me, you've got to fancy River Nymph as well with the weight pull. The ground is more in its favour now. The jockey last time admitting that
a bit of extra rain overnight would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. If it went good to soft, if there was some rain this morning, we didn't get the rain, which is why my
positive, wouldn't it? It definitely
my video, my video host didn't run the Safi Osborne one. Raising Sand didn't run because he missed the thing, so all stakes returned. But even good ground, some of this horse's best performances, he doesn't want it very soft. Good or good to soft is when he does his winning. I think the market's missed this River Nymph. I think it's got a huge chance.
18 to 1 it has, definitely.
And, Aratus has got a big chance, but for that to be 7 to 1, hasn't achieved what River Nymph has achieved. I think this is going to be a contender, big style. 18 to 1 for me. The judge likes documenting.
Documenting would be my first choice, yeah.
Yeah, Alex Volkansky. That's 18 to 1. So as usual, we're giving you 2 big plays here because we're the home of big priced winners. Now, it's been quite a day already. Oh, this is us 14s. Dukeman doing the business for Newmarket, Max. We've got the Judge is Private Service launching tonight, now live on this channel. Get yourself in, £10. Come and have a look at it for the full month. Let's get a big army on there and we'll be in touch with you how this goes forward at the end of the month. The bet is there now. Be on bounce back. As soon as you join, you will be sent the big bet. You'll get another email in the morning with a further selection. So this is it, Judge. Here we go. You got the full month. Just give your bets. Give whatever you bet, stick on the service. So you really are betting alongside the Judge. It's going to be a brilliant month, and we'll kick on from there. Have a great day tomorrow, everybody. Judge, fingers crossed, mate, you get off to a flyer. If not, there'll be winners in this service. Be lucky. So have a great weekend, everybody. I shall be back on Sunday morning, and we'll do it all again. I'll try and not mispronounce words, but who cares if we get a winner? Who cares? That's what we say, Judge. Good luck, mate. Judge's private verdict. Get involved, everybody.
Take care, mate.
Cheers.
HOLDENS. Horses.